Story time about how I broke 3 hours in the marathon, even through a crazy training cycle. I started training for Breaking 3 4 years ago, back in July of 2021. I ran it that following January. There was this thing I had seen from this training group. It's called Lift Run Perform. They have a bunch of awesome coaches. There was going to be 2 coaches. They were going to coach women all across the country. You had to apply for it. I believe you had to have already ran like a 3:06 marathon to even be able to apply for it. The Indy team had 2 amazing coaches, Stephanie Flippen and Mary Denholm. I had already known who my coaches were online. I adored them. The thought of those 2 powerful, amazing runners, coaches coming together and the ability for them to be my coaches, I could not apply for it. So thankful I did. They are still my coaches now. I love them. They're amazing. Met a bunch of wonderful women around the country who I got to run the race with. At that time, I had a 3:06 was my PR. So many things went on during that training cycle. Got bit by a dog on the booty. She had her kids in a stroller, the dog on a leash. The dog was so strong. It was a German Shepherd, and it's like on the ground with her leash, and he chased me down and bit me on the butt. And it was horribly scary, and there was a couple people nearby, thankfully, so they were able to contain the dog, who still wanted to eat my face off. Later on in the cycle, I had gotten a sty that turned into an eye infection. So for a few weeks, I had a big old puffy swollen eye. It was a lot went on during that training cycle. Fast forward to I get COVID. My coaches and us decide that I'm not going to run Indy. It was just too risky. I had trained hard. I was in shape before COVID hit, and I didn't want to lose all that fitness and go into this race not confident. So ended up, there was another Breaking 3 group that was going to be running Houston in January. So I was able to join that group, and my coaches stayed with me, continued to coach me. So I was able to run with a group of women, and it was incredible. So many things that I learned from it, so many things that I'll take away. It definitely wasn't a perfect race. I ran a 2:58 that day, ran every tangent possible horribly, and ended up running like 26.5 miles or something like that. Still broke 3, super excited and happy about that. I don't feel like I'm far from where I need to be, but I know I have a lot of work to do. So if you're interested in seeing how I get there, how I get my speed back, I'm going to be posting all the little tips and things that I've learned and things that I don't do anymore that I thought were important, and things that I learned are really important that I do a lot of. The next race I will be running, marathon distance, will be in December. It's called the Marathon Project. But the last race I ran, I was part of the Breaking 3 Project Breaking 3. So just funny enough that they're both like similarly titled. I think that's a great sign. So stay tuned to see everything that I go through. And if you have any questions, let me know.